Can't let myself get distracted.
Acting up today. A welcome respite from all that hustle and bustle. I dare say you don't belong here.
Materials, eh? I shan't deny, they have their uses.
Have no fear, Master. I'll fare all right without you for a little while.
Welcome, sir. As ever, we are delighted to have you. Pray, do enjoy your stay.
What is life without a little spice?
I'm not sure what to do with myself today.
I ought to find someone to buy me a drink.
Ought to set my nose to the ground.
A place to soothe the spirit.
Where's he now?
Whatever's to be done.
I've an oath for rumors of everything.
Always sets me to think this place.
I'll go on an adventure.
Perhaps 'tis time I left this city behind. Yours is a face I'll not soon forget. Astounding. Perhaps 'tis time I left this city behind.
I lack information pertinent to this task. Consider hiring a pawn better apprised of such matters.
I quite like it here.
Time was, you scarce saw any beastrons here in Vernworth, but that's changed in recent years. You'd think that'd be on account of immigration, but not so. See, a child born of both races always favours the beastron. At least I've ne'er beheld a human with a beastron parent. Well, I suppose it might be possible, but 'tis unheard of. If we keep mixing, someday our kingdom will end up with more beastrons than they've got or in Batal. Money can buy comfort, sure, but not happiness.
Whatever 'tis you need, I shall gladly oblige. My curative magics are at your disposal. Wait a moment.
Do you know how long you'll be? I only asked so that I might adopt the most effective stance to recuperate my strength.
'Tis not our place to hurry the Arisen.
Got to earn my coin while I can, I suppose.
Always a fresh breeze blowing round.
Whate'er hardships we face, we have little choice but to live on. Such is life. Wonderful.
Just one last push, and I'll be done for the day. Feels eerie without about. I'm not sure.
I'm afraid I don't have any knowledge about that quest as yet. If you require guidance, you must hire a pawn who does.
I've more time than I know how to spend.
My legs are stiff as boards after training.
Anywhere's better than the middle of a crowd. Not much going on.
I've just had a thought. Loath as I am to recall the events of the coronation, they are fresh in my mind still. How might the technique used to control us be dispelled?
Minute now.
We shall wait here till your business is done.
It's quiet around. All's the same. They are. Now I'm like.
You know, many of our patrons wish to take me for themselves. Yet there is something different about you. How curious. I lived a simpler life once. But one man changed all that. 'Tis no simple matter for a woman to make it this far on her lonesome. Yet after all this time, here I am. Here I am. 'Tis no simple matter for a woman to make it this far on her lonesome. Yet after all this time, here I am. Here I am.
Like being spoiled by a good patron.
Sometimes this is the only place I can find peace.
I have been waiting for you, Arisen.
Too quiet here for my liking.
Can't wait for the new equipment to come in.
Puts me in the mood for a song, it does.
An ox cart ought to make our journey easier. Walking everywhere is certainly tiring.
This ox cart's bound for the checkpoint rest town. I'll need to see some coin before I let you on.
I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by your side. In battle, I shall follow your lead and prioritize support.
Pray, have patience with me, Master. I've shared all I know.
The Sovereign's retinue makes to fell the dragon at last. 'Twas a remarkable recovery, really. The man was burnt to a crisp.
We must rest, though the sun is still up.
I feel refreshed and ready for a new day.
Off we go then.
Ready to forge on?
What am I supposed to do about it?
This ox cart's bound for Vernworth. I'll not take you anywhere till I've had my due.
What am I supposed to do? Where are you going?
It is quiet about. A fine place to sit and gather one's thoughts.
Have no fear, Master. I'll fare all right without you for a little while.
'Tis not our place to hurry the Arisen.
Off to market I go.
My sincerest apologies. Lady Wilhelmina is attending to a patron at present.
Have you given the matter some more thought, Wilhelmina? I would have no other as my personal courtesan. I want you all to myself. When I imagine you in the arms of another, my heart feels apt to rend itself from my breast.
Allard, pray forgive me, but I think 'twould be best for you to leave. We can discuss this matter another time.
But why? We've only just...
I am attending to a burden that all women must bear. I trust I need not elaborate further. I did not take you for the voyeuristic type. Why don't you come in? You have my thanks. Had I not noticed your presence, I might have slain him there and then. 'Tis no jest. You see, everything I've done these past few years has been leading up to this. I am here to kill him. But I cannot simply end his life. Oh no. I must first expose his misdeeds. Only then will I allow myself to grant him the miserable end he deserves. Or so I'd sworn, but I've yet to find a single shred of evidence. Perhaps the time has come to surrender this crusade. You would lend me your aid. But I've done nary a thing to earn it. And recall that I've devoted years of my life to his pursuit, with naught to show for my troubles. If the proof I seek yet exists, 'twill not be so easily uncovered. I suppose there is truly naught I can do, save deliver him a gruesome demise for all to behold, that is. Still, if you insist upon searching for evidence of his crimes, 3 days. I will give you 3 days to find what you seek. I shall wait patiently, though not with bated breath. I don't imagine you'll find aught so long after the fact. And yet, when I look into your eyes, I find myself strangely hopeful. Still, I shan't grant you more than 3 days. You'd best be off.
Would that I had a helping hand.
Why, they're all enamored with me.
Just one last
Theory eyes all
and I'll be done for the day.
a long night out.
Minister Allard is a noble, yes? Do we know of anyone privy to the goings-on in the palace?
A difficult choice indeed.
There's a ladder here.
Ah, excellent find.
That's one piece of evidence in hand. We might search for more if you were so inclined, Master.
I quite agree.
Take it easy today. My knees are acting up. Now here's a welcome sides.
I make calls and I shan't resist.
Days like this make me glad.
Clean and tidy? What else needs doing?
I've more time than I know how to spend.
Do you know how long you'll be? I only asked so that I might adopt the most effective stance to recuperate my strength.
Wait for the new equipment's coming.
You wish to expose Allard's misdeeds. I know not whether I can assist you in this, friend. But of course, Patrick may know aught that could aid you. Go to his manor come nightfall. If you say you are in my employ, you should be allowed entry with no issue.
Pray and ne'er put gold in my pocket.
Wait for the new equipment's coming.
Forgot why I came.
Dare say I could forget all my time. This place is too comfortable.
Our soldiers need better training.
Even the best of us has his limits, I suppose.
It is our duty to see this peace.
You can't just wander in here.
I'm quite sure I wasn't dreaming, but ox carts don't run so late at night. Was it a phantom then? I shudder to think.
I'd sooner stay out of that. Mayhap I'll head out on
Always a
stroll.
fresh breeze blowing.
Allard. Long have I borne witness to the man's arrogance, and long has it infuriated me. I visited his manor once. I recall that he was rather particular about the placement of his paintings. Mayhap he's concealed aught behind one. 'Tis just the sort of thing one would expect from a man who places so much stock in appearances. Shall I summon him here? You could make use of his absence to steal into his manor and inspect his art collection. Excellent. I will send word to him presently of some urgent matter that requires his intervention. Once you've seen him depart his manor, make your way inside and stay alert. We may not get a second chance at this.
A welcome respite from all that hustle and bustle.
Perhaps I'll have a nap.
The townspeople depend on me. Fine spot to take my mind off my troubles.
Perhaps this will serve as evidence.
Not without its charms.
Such quiet. I'd sooner stay out of that. This place is awful dull. Can't complain.
Quite the predicament.
This ladder looks sturdy enough to climb.
We ought to put it to good use.
Lots to do. Precious little time.
No shame in letting down your hair.
Look, as long as you please.
The only care I have is how to spend the day.
A crowd that size, not a single
You have my fullest confidence. To think that the proprietress of the Myrmecolion was plotting such a thing. Under normal circumstances, I would not overlook such a clear admission of murderous intent. But this is Allard we speak of. Of all the Queen Regent's sycophants, he possesses the greatest authority. His fall from grace would do much to further our cause. But where to find the evidence we seek? Perhaps the merchants he deals with possess aught that could serve us. Merchants with connections to Allard will reside in the merchant quarter, though they're not likely to divulge their secrets readily. Some piece of physical evidence would be far less easily refuted than mere testimony, I should think. Interesting. So Allard has been leveraging his position to line his pockets, right under the Queen Regent's nose. I doubt she will be happy to learn of this. Yes, this should be more than enough to disgrace him. However, 'tis not enough for me to condone his assassination. Of course, if your intent is not to kill him, but merely denounce him, then I will gladly assist you however I can. I see. Perhaps that would be best. Enlisting the aid of Regent King's friend, may shine light on aught we've overlooked. You have my fullest confidence.
Mayhap. Regent King Spen's assistance would grant us some beneficial information.
This is a memorandum of Allard's. According to this, afore attaining his current status, he was in the employ of a merchant. And in order to claim the merchant's property as his own, he murdered the man and his wife, staging it as an accident. It is a grave affair indeed. Should this article prove genuine, I have every faith 'twould be sufficient to condemn him for all time. The deed was monstrous, and yet, considering my position, I am afraid I cannot condone the man's assassination. I know not the path I should follow. What is your intent going forward, Your Majesty? Very well. I will place my faith in you, Your Majesty. However, know that should he be assassinated, I cannot offer you my aid. Now, pray bear the evidence you've discovered to the Myrmecolian. I will do everything in my power to assist you.
So, the captain is willing to aid you only if you do not stain your hands in blood. I hope you shan't disappoint him.
You have my support.
Interested in my wares? Diamonds in the sack.
Suppose I ought to
Quite the predicament. Not all in for whatever happens here, anyhow.
Silence cultivates wisdom.
Have no fear, Master. I'll fare all right without you for a little while.
'Tis not our place to hurry the Arisen.
Fair winds come. On me to bear what young. We need more customers with heavy purses.
I'm not sure what to do with myself.
Fine spot to take my mind off my troubles.
There's no shame in living life for its pleasures.
This is too much for me, I fear.
So many happy voices.
So, you've returned. I confess, I thought you might not. I was ready to settle things myself. Well, did you find what you were looking for? Thank you. I can't believe you found this. All that remains is to end that man's life with my own hands. I've no other tasks for you. This partnership of ours has come to a close. Unless you intend to see this through till the end. You're a curious one, aren't you? But what's just as curious is that I can't bring myself to refuse you. All right, if you're offering your aid, then I'll gladly accept it. Come with me. Allard is in the room to the left. Go in and restrain him for me, would you? Never mind the mask. Consider it a charm of sorts.
At last. It feels like an age has passed since... What is this? Who are you?
Don't let him escape.
Get your hands off me, you fiend! Don't you know who I am? Oh, you hang for this impudence!
Oh, Allard. I've always wanted to see you like this.
That voice... Wilhelmina! But why? Why would you...
Do you still fail to recall? Even with this mask staring you in the face. But I suppose for a man such as you, a little murder here or there is hardly worth remembering.
What mockery is this?
In your youth, you slew 2 individuals. The merchant whom you served, and his wife. They had a child, as I am sure you are aware. A newborn babe who was spirited away by her loyal wet nurse.
You mean to tell me you were their child? But how can this be? Your mother, she was a beastren. Surely her child would be one as well.
A fair assumption. But for better or worse, I didn't take after my mother. Save for in one respect. This is for my mother. And this is for my father. The time has come for all your sins to come to light, Allard.
Mr. Allard, has something happened?
We've been noticed. I suppose a scream that hideous was bound to attract some attention. We can't leave the way we came in. Fortunately, there's a window here.
You have done what you set out to do, I trust. Then come, Master. Let us quit this place.
I was afraid I might find you here. I cannot believe you would stoop to such... No. This is not the time. You will be able to slip out the rear entrance. Follow me, and quickly.
That was certainly well handled. I suppose I ought not to have expected any less. Pray, visit me at the Myrmecolian tomorrow evening. I'll prepare aught by way of thanks. Till then, be well.
I quite like.
Do you know how long you'll be? I only asked so that I might adopt the most effective stance to recuperate my strength.
'Tis not our place to hurry the Arisen.
I cannot believe it. You killed Allard. You realize this could jeopardize our plans for your ascension. I will do what I can to obscure your involvement in this matter. However, bear in mind that you may have to shoulder the burden of your own heedlessness in future.
There's a ladder here.
After you, Arisen.
Interested in my wares?
Is this a challenge, Arisen, to see who can keep pace?
Let us endeavor to keep up, though we are less fleet of foot. A good sleep will ensure we are prepared for the morrow. Now we've the vim to tackle the day ahead.
Come, we've much to be getting on with.
Shall we get underway?
Quite the predicament. I cannot afford another night.
We cannot accompany you there, Master, but fear not. You'll find us here when you return.
Sometimes I wonder if I'd be better off.
How everyone else makes it. Whatever's to be done.
So many happy voices carried on the wind.
Crowns and politics are no concern.
The sky always puts me in a contemplative mood.
Oh, please let that patron pick another tonight.
I like to come here when I need a minute to think. A place to soothe.
What a delightful breeze.
It's on me to bear what
You have done what you set out to do, I trust. Then come, Master. Let us quit this place.
By your leave.
Have no fear, Master. I'll fare all right without you for a little while.
'Tis not our place to hurry the Arisen.
Thank you. I finally achieved my purpose here, and I owe it all to you. 'Twould seem the residents of the palace have chosen to treat Allard's untimely passing as an accident. I imagine they deemed it safer not to make a fuss of the incident after perusing the evidence you uncovered for me. Shrewd as a den of foxes. I'll give them that. I truly cannot thank you enough, but I want to try. Just this once, I'll give you something special. I'll grant unto you the sweetest of dreams. I know not what I would do without you. You have my thanks, but 'tis time to say farewell for now. Just know that my baudelry will e'er be your haven, should you have need of it.
I overheard some of the soldiers standing guard outside the palace discussing a curious rumor.
Oh, did it pertain to the Queen Regent and an important personage, perchance?
Indeed. Some suppose there is more to her relationship with this Batali dignitary than is publicly known.